What is this now? I like it. What is this? Look. What is this thing that's got a hold on me? What is this feeling that won't let me be?
But
Even if
I
I'm-
tried my best, and I think it's pretty good.
She's being modest. It's awesome.
Interior, Ashley's house afternoon. Ashley is an average, pretty 11-year-old girl with straight brown hair who always wears sneakers. Today she's a little bit frustrated because of her mom. Her mom is a forceful and bossy woman in her late 30s who spends so much time planning for Ashley that she never wears nice clothes. Interior, Ashley's house afternoon. Ashley comes out of her bedroom in her karate costume, ready to go to karate class.
Mom, do I really have to go? Seriously?
Just get in the car.
They drive to karate class and Ashley goes in. Interior karate class later that afternoon. Karate class is in full session. All the students are fighting and chopping boards, and Ashley's standing alone in the corner. The teacher sees her and walks up to her. He's a younger guy with blonde hair and brown eyes. He's a pushover.
Whoa! What is troubling you, Ashley?
Karate, dude. I never wanted to be here in the first place. It's my mom who really wanted me to be in karate class when she was little. But because she didn't get the chance to do it, now she's making me take all these classes.
I see. Well, I do not force people to take my class, so you are excused.
Thanks, Mr. Karate, dude.
Exterior karate class later that day. Ashley's out front waiting for her mom to pick her up. Her mother finally arrives.
What are you doing out here? The class doesn't end for another 3 minutes.
Class got out early, so I was just waiting for you.
Well, get in the car, because your guitar lesson starts in an hour.
Ashley walks slowly back to the car with a sad face. Interior car about 1 hour later.
Mom, I don't remember you ever asking me if I wanted to take these classes.
Well, just know that I'm your mother and I know what's best for you. You know, when I was a little girl, I never had the chance to take these classes, so you should be grateful.
But Mom!
Oh, we're here. Get out of the car.
Interior guitar school later that day. Ashley is sitting in guitar class next to her friend Nicole, a little girl with curly brown hair and brown eyes who is always playing with her hair. They're talking about Ashley's mom.
If my mom didn't push me to take all of these classes, I would probably have all A's in school. But because I take so many classes, I'm failing in school because I don't have time to study.
Well, maybe you just need to talk it out with your mom and tell her that you don't want to take these classes.
I'm trying to, but she keeps on making up all of these excuses to stop me from telling her what I want to say.
So what is it that you want to say?
I just want to tell her to chill out!
Interior guitar class a few moments later. The guitar teacher, a thin young woman in her 20s with short brown hair, hazel eyes, and guitar tattoos on both of her arms, hears Ashley yelling and decides to call her mom.
Chill out!
Hello. I need you to come to guitar school immediately. What's wrong, Mrs. Guitar Hero? Ashley is yelling, and I need to have a talk with both of you to figure out why she's so angry. What? I'm coming down there right now.
Interior guitar class after class has ended. Ashley and her mom are sitting at a desk with the guitar teacher. Ashley's mad and frustrated. She has her arms crossed and is tapping her foot on the floor.
Why were you yelling in class today?
Well, Mrs. Guitar Hero, I couldn't hit the right note.
Sometimes you don't always hit the right note, but you've never yelled before.
Well, usually I try, but this time I just couldn't get it.
I'll talk to Ashley at home tonight about this.
Thank you.
Interior Ashley's bedroom later that night. Ashley is sitting on the bed with her arms crossed and is mumbling stuff under her breath. Her mom walks in and sits on the bed next to her.
You've been acting a little moody lately. I don't want to talk about it right now.
I'm your mother. You can talk to me about anything.
That's just it! You haven't been acting like my mother lately. You've been acting like an assistant or a boss. I would prefer if you were more like my friend, okay? Just forget it.
Ashley puts her head under the Tickle Me Elmo covers and waits for her mom to leave. Her mom gets up and leaves the room, and Ashley walks over to the door and locks it. She stays by the door and starts silently crying. Interior, Ashley's house the next morning. Ashley's mom is cooking breakfast in the kitchen. Ashley's getting ready for school in her bedroom. She is putting her coat on. Interior kitchen later that morning, Ashley is sitting at the table eating a piece of toast. She doesn't say anything to her mother. When she's finished her toast, she leaves for school. Interior, Ashley's house after school. Ashley comes home from school and sees her mom reading a book. She walks up to her mom and snatches the book from her hand.
What has gotten into you?
This time, you are gonna listen to me.
What are you talking about, Ashley?
Are you mad? You know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not a girl anymore. I'm your own personal puppet.
Where are you getting this from?
For as long as I can remember, I never did anything that I wanted to do. It's been all about you.
Well, you're not me, you're you!
Well, you've been living your life through me. You might as well name me after you because you're just trying to turn me into you.
Well, you've never complained before.
I've tried like 1,000 times, but you never listen.
Well, there is just not enough time to talk.
Exactly! You don't have time for me. It's just class after class after stinking class.
They stop for a moment. There's a silence that fills the room.
Oh, Ashley, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm glad you finally came to your senses.
Well, do you want to quit any of the classes?
Let me think. All of them?
Are you sure you want to do that? Are you really sure?
Mom?
Okay. I'm sorry. You can quit them if you really want to.
I do. I really, really do. No, give me.
Ashley runs upstairs, grabs her book bag, and runs back downstairs to her mom's side.
Okay, now you have to study for me. I mean, have you looked at my report card lately?
Mom runs into the kitchen and grabs all the mail and comes back to Ashley's side with a stack of mail.
See what I mean?
I've been so busy planning for you that I almost forgot about this.
See what I mean?
They start laughing and give each other a hug. The end.
Cause it lets me know everything's gonna be alright. It's gotta be the love